Wow. Ryan Garcia ran up on Tank Davis in the club. Ryan Garcia ran up on Tank Davis in the club. And what happened? Well, guys, that's what we're going to talk about in this live video right now. Guys, it's your boy TW was Blazing the Sports. I am back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. Guys, man, when I saw this right here, I didn't know what to think. Like, whoa, all I heard was Gervonta Davis took grabbed Ryan Garcia chain. Then there was a video of Ryan Garcia sound like he was literally holding back tears. And then I saw the video. And guys, I want to give you my thoughts on it. I'd love to get your thoughts on it too. I'm pretty sure some of us might be on different sides of it, but hey, man, it's about boxing. I haven't had a chance to go live in a while. I've been working, feeling like 70 hours a week, but I'm back. I got a chance, step away from work. Now, guys, we got to talk about Ryan Garcia. So just in the video, and Ryan Garcia, in the beginning of it, before he went to the club, he was talking about he's going to beat Gervonta Davis, he's going to knock him out. And then he did a video after that. And the video after that was post club. And I got to say this, it was a little funny to me, but I get that it might not be funny to other people because Ryan Garcia went back live and he was sound like he was about to cry. He was like, "Hey guys, I saw Gervonta Davis at the club, and he's a tough guy. You know, he had a hoodie on, and he's kind of low key. And I went up to him, me and my friend here. We went up to him and I asked him about, hey, what about the fight? And he jumped up and he grabbed me by my chain. And I was like, whoa, man, is it like that? There's no respect? And he said, no, it's like that. And he grabbed my chain. And I mean, I knew he wasn't going to do anything because there was, the people around. And I knew I had security if he started swinging. But, he let it go. I just want to get the fight. Guys, um, I get a chance to once I go back in, I would send a link in this video to where you can actually see it as well. Right now, this is live. So if you catch this and it's not live, go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy T was Blazing the Sport. Let's talk about it. All right, man. So let me give you my thoughts on it. Gervonta Davis to me comes off as not a guy that really he doesn't joke that much. You know, I don't know how he is with friends. So maybe with Earl, Adrian Broner, and all those guys, maybe he jokes. But when it comes to people that are not his friends, people that are direct competitors of his in boxing, I don't think he jokes about that. The whole build up between him and Rolly Romero, I didn't see any kind of joking from Gervonta Davis. I seen honestly more like a tough a tough guy that can have things done to you if it is in the streets. So keep it out of the streets. No, I see that from Gervonta Davis. And with Ryan Garcia has used Gervonta Davis' name more than once to promote fights, saying he want to fight him, calling him out, especially after this last fight. He was calling him out, going on the different platforms, got people thinking like Gervonta Davis is ducking him. And then you see this man in the club after you said that you can beat him in a fight. There's no way that you can think that you and Gervonta Davis are friends, or that you can literally walk into his personal space close enough where he can reach you and try to talk to this man about a fight. Most time inside of a club, you can't even hear what nobody's saying really. You have to really be focused, looking at their lips and trying to understand what they're saying. So when Ryan Garcia says, I did see Gervonta at the club, um, and he said Gervonta Davis grabbed his chain, guys, if Gervonta Davis grabbed his chain, Ryan said he grabbed it, held onto it, and let it go. This is what I think. Like from where I'm from, if a guy grabs your chain, it's for two things. They're gonna grab your chain and they're gonna snatch it, or they're gonna grab your chain to hold you there as they take your head off. Now, I imagine Gervonta Davis. I don't think he's the chain snatcher. I don't think he wanted the chain at all. What I think Gervonta Davis was going to do, or at least thought about, was probably punching Ryan Garcia in the face. And obviously, he came to his senses and he didn't do it. But he probably grabbed his chain with his left hand. Oh, my fault. He's left-handed. He probably grabbed Ryan Garcia's chain with his right hand, and he probably had that left hand balled up. Remember, he's in a club with a hoodie on, chilling. And Ryan Garcia, listen, Ryan Garcia probably was going to be okay. Ryan Garcia should be telling his boy that his boy is very lucky because Gervonta Davis is not in there by himself. Ryan could have got away, but his boy could have got smacked up real nice. Like his boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, they need to rethink that because to me it sounds like a game, right? Ryan Garcia has been using Gervonta Davis' name, and he probably wanted to go to the club and say I called him out, and he was gonna come back and do a video and say I called Gervonta Davis out. He didn't say nothing. He knew what I'm gonna do to him, and it had been a lot of smack talking. Because the reason I said that he would have did a video about it, because he did a video anyway. Except the video didn't go his way. Ryan Garcia is not a tough guy. To me, he comes off as a jokester. Ryan Garcia comes off as a person that jokes. You know, he trying to do anything for clout. But when he ran up on Gervonta Davis at club, he almost got a little bit more than clout. I'm glad it didn't happen because it would have went against Gervonta Davis. That I don't care if Ryan Garcia went into his personal space. I don't care. I don't care. Even if they said Ryan Garcia would have pushed Gervonta first, Gervonta punched him, Ryan Garcia would have pressed charges. They they would have held against Gervonta Davis, which I'm glad he didn't do nothing. I don't even know what really happened. I'm going off of what Ryan said. Listen, we all know that there is more to this cake than the icing we see. We know it is. But Ryan's only telling us just a little bit. And Gervonta Davis might not tell us anything at all. But what Ryan said was he saw Gervonta Davis in the club. He told him and his boy, hey, this is a good opportunity to go up to Gervonta Davis and say to him what I've been saying about him on the internet, and let's make the fight happen. Like you can really, like honestly, anything was gonna get done, any kind of deal was gonna get done in the club. Nothing was gonna get done in the club. Gervonta Davis, who probably is always on the edge, and definitely when it comes to Ryan Garcia, I don't think he likes him. Gervonta now he might hate Rolly more, maybe not as much because he knocked Rolly out. So since he knocked Rolly out, and they probably not gonna do a rematch, he probably always had that one up on Rolly. Like, man, I knocked you out. He said, "Are you up yet? You wake up yet? I know you still was around." Uh, but Ryan has been using his name, Manny Pacquiao name, uh, almost everybody's name but Haney. Because Ryan Garcia, for some reason, he don't want smoke with Haney. Like with Gervonta Davis, he's out there in public. He want all the smoke. Cools, Camels, Newports, 100, Mavericks. He want all the smoke. But when it comes to Devin Haney, for some reason, he don't even vape around Devin Haney. He got on a smoker patch like he's trying to quit smoking. He's chewing nicotine gum because he don't want no smoke with Devin Haney. I don't understand why. He don't want it. Maybe because they fought a few times in the amateurs. I have no idea. But he don't want that smoke with Devin Haney. But with Gervonta Davis, I'm not even 100% sure that he wanted with Gervonta. You know how we're going to find out if he wants smoke with Gervonta Davis? Because if I go to a club, to a bar, to a store, and I see somebody, and let's say that person grabs me by my shirt real quick, right? Like they're going to hit me and let me go. If nothing happens right then and there, because let's say we both prize fighters, I promise you, in my heart, I'm gonna be thinking I should have whooped Chris mother. Oh my gosh, it would just amp me up to the max. And I would call my people and say, make this deal. This mother effer gonna grab me. I'm trying to talk to him, and he gonna grab my chain. Listen, man, I wouldn't if I would have did a live video after that, it wouldn't have sounded like Ryan Garcia. Ryan sounded like he was very close to tears. Like I saw Gervonta Davis. He's a tough guy, and he's a bad guy. He got a hoodie on. He probably hang out with Ken and Ryu and Blanca. He's a tough guy. And I just ran up. I saw him and I went up to him and I said, "Hey man, let's make the fight." That's how he sounded on his own live that he chose when to go live and do. My boy American Pie traveling the building. What it does, champ. Talking about this Ryan Garcia news, man. I've been wanting to go live for a while, but been putting in feel like 70 or more hours a week, man. It's just very, very crazy, and being a father. But Ryan Garcia did a video before going to a club. Then how him and Tank fight, they beat him, knock him out. Then he goes to the club and he actually sees Tank Davis at the club. And when he sees Tank Davis at the club, he said, him and his boy, "Hey man, this is a good time to go over there and challenge Gervonta Davis to a fight. Let's make this fight happen." Now, I believe Ryan Garcia, when he went over there to Gervonta Davis, I believe he went over there thinking nothing's going to happen, no real argument, maybe some smiles about, "Man, I kick your butt. Man, I do this." Just some straight up maybe smack talking inside the club. But, not thinking that it could ever come close to anything actually happening. But it did. He, as planned, he went up to Gervonta Davis when he saw him in the club. But when he got within arm's reach, it sounded like Gervonta Davis grabbed that man by his chain. Now, he either grabbed him by his chain or he grabbed Ryan Garcia by his shirt, and his chain so happened to be in that spot. He grabbed him by his shirt, by his neck. And Ryan Garcia was like, "Hey, man, what's up? No respect?" And Gervonta Davis said, "Nah, it's like that." Now, for me, growing up in the streets, again, I think, because he said he said Gervonta Davis grabbed his chain. I think Gervonta, if he grabbed his chain, I don't think he was reaching for his chain. I think he was reaching for his shirt to put Ryan Garcia grab him by, up in his collar, and his chain so happened to be there. He probably grabbed him with his right hand and had a left hand ball, and he probably was giving Ryan Garcia a look like, "I shall lay you out right here." But he didn't do it. But after that altercation with Gervonta Davis, when he went live, he sounded shook. Now, to be honest, I think he is less inclined to fight Gervonta Davis than he was before he saw him in the club, because he sounded like he was borderline about to cry. Like I said, if somebody grabbed me by my collar, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be pissed. I'm gonna be thinking like, man, I wanted to do this to him. I wanted to do that to him, and I would try to do anything to make the fight. And if I did a live video afterward, if anything sounds shaky, it'd be out of anger of not saying the wrong things while I'm live on what I really want to do to him, but not like Ryan. Again, guys, when I get back to my office, if I can, I'm gonna try to find a video so you guys can see it for yourself and get your thoughts on it, man. Again, we might be on different sides of this. Some guys might be on Ryan Garcia's side. Some guys might be on Gervonta Davis' side. Some people might say, "Hey, man, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes. Fight the kid." Now, me, I'll let to see both of them guys fight. Maybe they can use this as some fuel, still do the fight in December, and may the best man win. But it's your boy T-Dub. You know how we do it. It's my 15 minutes or less, giving me my very best. I hope you guys like the video. Subscribe to it. Smash the like button. Give me your thoughts on it. Whose side are you on? Or are you just enjoying the ride as it goes? T-Dub, what's blazing? My boy American Pie Travel says, "Thanks for putting in that work." Hey, you too, champ. I caught that video. You too, champ. Great work.